Good morning, everybody. I know it's been such a long time, but I thought I'd get a little bit of TCG Thursday in there. Yes, you do hear correctly. My microphone is not present, but we have a new noisemaker. A mouse. Isn't it cute? It's a cat toy, but I'm playing with it. You want to see the opening of the mouse and the play of the mouse for the first time? Swing over to my Instagram. You'll find a link to it in my description. But yeah, we have a new noisemaker. We have our old friends back too. We have another new noisemaker. It's like a goose or something. You can also see me playing with it on my Instagram. And of course, we have some of our old pals back. And our cha-ching button when we get something cool. So yeah, we are kind of back. Hopefully the recording is working reasonably well. This is Dawncaster. The developer's name is Rick Vander Wild. I'm going to try not to comment too much. I've also got some music from Dawncaster, and I've also got sound effects from My Noise. So thank you to all you folks. Thank you, mates. I appreciate all of you. And thank you to all my friends who have been helping me work on this. Thank you to Queen Angel for all the work we've been doing. We've been trying to work on my new microphone. So if you know anything about Godox microphones, please reach out to me on Discord. I'm trying to figure out my current microphone. I'm having a little trouble getting the connections to it to work and line up. So if you have worked with Godox GOLDOX microphones, this is going to be for the iOS Pro 16, so let me know. Reach out to me on Discord, which you can find a link to in my description. Also want to send a shout out to everyone who has been helping me. Thank you to Megan. Thank you for your assistance with some sighted assistance on some projects I was working on. Thank you to Coraline for your help with some art. I appreciate having a awesome artist on the job, helping me do some things. Oh, my mouse has a little plastic string sticking out of him. I need to pull that out of you, bud. My mouse has a wound. My mouse has, you know, they put those plastic strings when they have the tag on it. Now my mouse has one stuck in, and I'm gonna have to, hold on. Okay, I got it out. It was like a plastic, you know, the plastic tag that connects it when I got it from Amazon, and it was connected to my mouse, and then I was able to pull it out. I'm doing what my mother always said, pulling things out with your teeth is not the smartest thing to do. Anyway, my commentary is going to be light today. It's not an easy grind episode, so if I see something really cool, I'll let you know. Today we're going to be messing around with one of the weekly trials. It's just like Monster Hunter. It's a really, really awesome weekly trial. It's an opportunity for us to play with some of the more powerful monster cards, because in this weekly trial we have a special card that unlocks the capability of monster cards to be given to us in rewards. It's quite good. It's a really cool, quick, clean playthrough of a weekly trial. Usually, I gotta say, sometimes the weekly trial is incredibly frustrating and I just smash my face into my palm. But sometimes you get a really cool weekly trial, you know, like Captain Dawncaster or Doctor Doom deck. Those are great. Those are great weekly trials, and this is another great weekly trial because we really don't have to do a whole lot. All we have to do is get good monster drops, and if we don't get good monster drops, we die. And that's it. I love that. I just love to keep it simple. And also the Fate Shard rewards are pretty substantial. You'll get a big bonus for your first time playthrough. And in subsequent playthroughs, you get a good 40 to 60 shards, which is really good. I don't even know if it's worth it to play through all the way to the end because that takes a lot of time. Yes, you get a bunch of bonus shards, but I don't see the difference. Honestly, to go through the whole game is a very long process, like 10, 12 hours. So sometimes it's better just to play for 2 or 3 hours and call it a day, and you're done. You die, you die. I like going for the very highest risk death I can get my hands on, because if I die, that's good, because I'd rather just start from the beginning, have some new RNG working there. Because it's a roguelike, it really encourages you to experiment a lot. And that's one of the reasons why I love Dawncaster weekly trials. They're really fun. I want to send a big shout out to John Albrick. He's been totally hitting me up on some cool new games. He and a couple other folks have, including Madness, have told me about a couple other really cool games I'll be checking out. Hopefully my microphone will be working by then and you'll hear my voice, and it's naturally cool, amplified tone. Well, you'll get all my basses, you'll get all my really cool, rich tones, and it won't be so muffled and quiet and teeny. I do apologize. We will get those problems fixed. But for now, my sanity is much linked to talking to all of you. My sanity is linked to doing recordings. My sanity is linked to seeing videos go up on YouTube, no matter how long they are. No matter what the algorithm says, my hanging out with all you folks, you beautiful people, you channel friends, you helpers, lovelies, Queen Angel, that's the most important thing to me. That I hang out with all of you and I do what I do here in the channel. When I'm not talking, you always have the beautiful music and all the effects that I put into place, and of course the wonderful game. I'm going to be putting up several more of these videos. The sound, again, will not be adequate, so just do me a favor. You don't have to tell me that my microphone sounds tiny. There is no microphone. I'm simply speaking into my OS. So I've got the Bose headphones on. They stopped working even. Everything basically stopped working, but I was able to get a couple of things working. But don't worry, we're still on the job and we will get everything cooperating as soon as we can. Speaking of it, I feel like my headset is kicking out a strange performance. I feel like I need to change its something.
Your fat is shirt amount. Settings button.
No, that's not doing it. I was wondering if I had something weird set
Your fat is shirt amount. Settings button.
No, it's not. No, I thought my headphones were doing something weird. They aren't. Just gonna let me check, make sure I'm still recording.
Oh, my noise.
Give me one
Cellular.
second.
Screen record. Cellular. 4 of 4 bar. 9:41 a.m. 9:41 a.m. Cellular. 3 of 4 bars. Signal strength. Status. M Hilarious. 73% battery. 73% M Cellular. 9:41 a.m. Status bar item. 9:41 a.m. Cellular. 3 of 4. 9:41 a.m. 9:41 a.m. Cellular. M Hilarious. 74% battery power. Charging. Status bar item. Control center. Airplane mode. Switch button. Off. Double selected. Screen recording button. Double tap and hold to show more controls. Edit controls. Open controls.
Let me double check.
Stop recording button.
Yeah, we're good. Screen recording is
selected.
in
Screen recording
place.
button.
We're
App switcher.
fine.
Dawncaster. Active. Settings button. Dawncaster. Dawncaster. Active. Swipe up with 3 fingers to close the app.
I really wouldn't be able to hear if my screen recording stopped. Currently, notifications are being silenced right now because I have it on Do Not Disturb, but there are a lot of nuanced sound controls I use as a visually impaired content creator that I don't hear really well when I don't have a working microphone. So, and I like to incorporate a lot of elements like sounds and soundscapes and ambiences from my noise. I love to turn up the music and sound effects from Dawncaster because they're beautiful and they're extremely well crafted. And I also like to play with my little noise makers and stuff. So with all those sounds going on, in addition to the fact that I have a headphone over my head, and I also have sounds coming from my apartment and my studio and from outside, you never know what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And let's go ahead and get started with the Monster Hunter.
Your fat is shirt amount. Your fat is shirt amount. Your fat is shirt amount. Settings button. Join the Discord server.
Let me turn down voiceover a little bit. Give me 1 second.
App switcher. Direct touch. Vertical navigation. Headings. Speech volume. Audio ducking. Audio. Speaking rate. Words. Characters. Actions. Active. Direct touch. Vertical navigation. Headings. Speech volume. 100%. 95%. 90%.
90%
Audio
good.
ducking. Speaking rate. Words. Characters. Actions. Direct touch. Vertical navig headings.
There isn't control on the Dawncaster, but there is control. Rick Vanderwild did put in headings. Headings does work on Dawncaster, but you just have to activate headings when you're not inside of the app.
My noise. Active. Messages. Active. My noise. Dawncaster. Active. Dawncaster. Active. Join the Discord server. Dawncaster.
All right,
direct touch area.
Let's get in there.
Use the settings button. Your fat assured amount. 3000 set. Your fat assured amount. Settings button.
Yeah, I have a ton of fate shards. I have like 3,000 plus fate shards.
Join the Discord server. News and updates. Codex. News and updates. Join the Discord server. Settings button. Join the news and update. Codex. Letterboards. Run history in the weekly challenge. Return to main menu. Weekly trial. Monster Hunter.
Okay, Monster Hunter.
Start weekly challenge. Monster Hunter.
All right, Monster Hunter. Okay, one of the things that typically would happen when I'm using my bows is that the volume will keep going up. That's kind of good. It's not doing that right now. That's a bug with my headphones. And that's another reason why the microphone controls, it has like some kind of property, maybe a condenser or some kind of electronic equipment. It keeps the sound at a certain volume. It controls it.
Carve your legend from the bones of Titanic beasts. Starting setup. Carve your legend from the bones of Titanic beasts. As every tooth, claw, and scale you claim becomes the forge of your next deadly masterpiece.
Let me see. Maybe my speaking rate a little fast. Give me 1 second here. Let me check my speaking rate.
Dawncaster. Direct touch. Vertical navigation. Headings. Speech volume. Audio ducking. Speaking rate. 70%. 65%.
There we go. 65% is good
Words.
enough.
Characters. Actions. Direct touch. Vertical nav headings. Dawncaster. Active. Monster
right.
Hunter.
We're back
Dawncaster.
at the
Direct touch area.
Speaking
Use the
rate.
runner to enable direct touch. Monster Hunter. Carve your legend from the bones of Titanic beasts. As every tooth, claw, and scale you claim becomes the forge of your next deadly masterpiece.
All right. Carve your legend from Titanic beasts. As every tooth, nail, claw becomes part of your character build. I'm paraphrasing, which is really cool. And what we're looking for are parts of monsters. We are basically transforming into a monster, and we're going to be using monster skills to decimate the enemies in the game. However, as always with every weekly trial, the monsters also get a buff. And in this case, they've got a lot of hit points, and they do some weird stuff. So the monsters have quite a bit of powers. It's a very strange amount of powers they have. What I've noticed is they tend to use effects on you. They have a lot of hit points. Some have double hit points. Some have triple hit points. That's called monstrous. So I'm going to show you what the starting weapons are, and I'll let you hear what the monster's capabilities are.
Starting setup. Class. Warrior.
We're going to start off as the warrior. I do believe my microphone echo is not happening, and my voiceover jumping ahead has stopped. That's one good thing about my current situation. I'm not getting all that thing with voiceover jumping ahead of me. That's awesome. So let's see what else we have.
Starting card. Gift of Nature.
Gift of Nature, you've got to leave that card in your deck. If you don't leave Gift of Nature in your deck, you no longer get monster treasures in your rewards. Be aware that every monster treasure, every monster skill and ability, I just call them, they all are different. Some level up, some don't. Some buff up, some don't. Some work with other cards, some don't. Some require other card prerequisites in order for them to work and function correctly. So be aware that this is a very unique and great play idea. I'd actually like to say, with Rick, if you want to make this a regular feature in the game, like being able to be a monster character, make it a monster hunter. I'd love to be able to play this kind of character all the time. It's really sad that we're only going to get it like for another couple of days. There are some playstyles in Dawncaster that are so good, I'd really like them to stay permanently, but you can't have it that way.
Weapon. Maul.
We'll get the Maul. The Maul is a two-handed weapon. It requires 2 energy. The energy required is strength.
Weapon power. Raging Weapon.
We have Raging Weapon. Raging Weapon is a special ability you can call for every 4 interactions with the zone, which means you have to do 4 things and then or attack 4 different enemies, and then you'll be able to use this power again. This power gives you a Fury, and I do believe Forgot exactly what it does. I'll explain it to you once we zone in. But yeah, you do get a Fury. So if you're going to be playing this deck, you're going to definitely want to focus on Fury. You can also play the Hunter. That's the second choice in Monster Hunter. I found the Hunter not too strong. I actually found the Warrior better.
Minimum game version 1.14.09.
And you got to have a minimum version, so you got to make sure you have the correct items in order to play this.
Previous. 1 of 2. Next. Next.
Okay.
1 of 2. Previous. Minimum game version. Weapon power. Weapon. Mob. Starting card. Class. Starting setup. Carve your legend from the Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter. Carve your starting class. Starting card. Weapon. Weapon power. Minimum game version. Previous. 1 of 2. Next. Start challenge. Selected portrait.
Challenge.
Warrior portrait 2. Description. Next portrait.
Once you start the challenge using voiceover, the quickest way I've learned to get the challenge started, because there's a lot of information in between the start and from the preemptive part of your start and when you really start. So I found if you have headings on, swipe down once.
Set list view.
You'll be on set list view. Then swipe to your left.
Start game.
There's your start game button. Super simple. Swipe down once with heading in action, and then swipe to your left. You'll be on the start button.
Start weekly challenge. Press to continue.
Then you'll start.
Press to continue.
Then now we get our random area. I think we got Heroes Rest Cemetery. I'm having a little Dawncaster coffee. The creatures of night have fallen asleep, and the heroes of dawn have risen again to once again protect the shattered realm. So I know y'all haven't heard me say that intro in a while. I'll probably use it better when I have a microphone. I've got a glacial sounding background. I like it. It has lots of gravitas, so that is the sound you're hearing from My Noise. Live, work, pray, content create, My Noise. My partner in 2025, thank you very much to them. I'm having a lot of fun with My Noise no matter what. Hey, even if I'm not recording y'all, I still use My Noise when I do anything.
Heroes Rest Cemetery. Heroes Rest Cemetery. Press to continue. Press to continue.
Let's go.
The long way around. 5 periods. Survive the journey and find your way to Brykindle to join the militia. The long way around. 5 periods. Survive the journey and find your way to Brykindle to join the militia.
Long way around. Okay.
Heroes Rest. The old wooden wheels creak. Continue. Continue. Driver, this is as far as I'll take ye. Stranger, the dead, the gilded summons. Where do I go? I can handle myself. Driver, the driver tips his wide-brimmed hat to you. I meant no disrespect, he says. I return what's left of your fee as I couldn't take you all the way. Just watch your back, friend, or else unfriendly eyes will watch it for you.
Let's get our money. Thank you for the warning by the driver, our carriage driver.
Exploration. Use weapon power raging weapon. Use weapon power raging weapon. Campsite a brief area status. Settings. Area status. Shrine. A strange statue stands out from its surround. Opportunity. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure.
We got a shrine already. Let's take the shrine.
Opportunity. Shrine. A strange statue stands out. Shrine. A strange statue. Shrine of mirrors. A strange statue stares at you longingly.
Ooh,
surrounded by various objects that share an exact counterpart amidst the rubble.
So if you get a shrine, this is her. I like our mouse. This is a happy sound when I play with my mouse. If you get the mirror shrine, copy your gift of the sea, because you're going to accidentally use it. It's going to happen. Also, there is a tiny little bug. Sometimes when you are moving with voiceover, you may not be on the particular card you think you're on. Always verify the card you're on before you activate it with a double tap. It's not a huge bug. It's a tiny, minuscule bug, but it can let you accidentally activate the wrong card. So let's go ahead and mirror copy the gift of the sea.
Hand the statue a coin. Hand the statue a card. Block. Neutral 1. Get block. Gift of nature. Neutral 1. 1 use.
Gift of
Heal 5
nature,
health.
sorry.
While this card is in your deck, monster cards can appear in combat rewards.
Gift
Item.
of nature.
Legendary.
This is a great card. By the way, using the mirror shrine, you can also give this card away to the merchant who likes to collect wonderful cards. He'll give you a fantastic talent reward if you give him this card. And, you know, this card is still a healing card. If you want to make multiple copies of it, it's not very strong, but it just allows you to really accomplish your mission. But it also gives you a bonus when you complete this task. There's another thing you need to know. You need to have a certain number of cards. In every weekly trial, there is a certain number of cards your deck should contain. Those will give you a very specific extra bonus. There's also very specific cards that you need to obtain that will give you also huge bonuses. This particular deck requires Gift of Nature. You'll get a big bonus. And also, if you have between 20 and 22 cards, you also get a huge bonus. If you beat the game, you'll get a huge bonus. I find that really hard. It's really problematic because your character has to be very, very careful. Not only that, you also have to fight monsters who are very huge. So it's really difficult.
Healing potion. Maul. Plus Maul. 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 Plus Maul. Healing potion. Gift of Nature. Neutral 1. Card added. Card added. Gift of Nature. Neutral 1. 1 use. Heal 5 health. While this card is in your deck, monster cards can appear in combat reward. Gift of Nature. Neutral 1. 1 use. Heal. Gift of Nature. Neutral 1. 1 use. Heal 5 health. While this exploration. Settings. Area status.
Right,
Disturb
cool.
graves. Undead in the area gain 1 ender for every grave you disturbed.
2 gifts of
Settings.
nature.
Settings. Area status. Skullwing Moth. The Bony Moth is 35. Player health 95.
We have 95
12.
health. We have 12
Gift of Nature.
cards.
Neutral 1.
I'm gonna
1
go
use.
and double
Heal 5 health.
check.
Gift of Nature. Neutral 1.
There you go.
1
See,
use.
we have
Heal
2
5 health.
gifts
Healing
of
block.
nature.
Block. Healing
Here's
gift of
my
Gift of
deck.
Nature. Gift of Nature. Neutral 1.
Gift of
Gift of
Nature.
Nature.
Gift
Neutral
of
healing
nature.
potion. 1 use.
Healing
Gain block.
potion.
Neutral 1.
Block.
Neutral 1.
Double
Gain 3
block.
Maul. Plus 1.
Maul.
Maul. Plus 1.
Maul
Maul.
2.
Plus 1.
Maul
Maul.
3.
Plus 1. Neutral.
Maul
Maul.
4.
Plus 1. Neutral 2.
Maul
Heal star
5.
7 star damage. Surge of strength. Gain
Surge
SDR and
of-
1 health.
Surge
Utility.
of
Common. Surge of
strength.
strength. Gain SDR and 1 health.
Surge of
Utility.
Strength Part
Common.
2.
Close deck list.
There
12.
we go. Simple, very simple deck. Very simple deck.
Skullwing Moth. The Bony Moth is barely area status. Disturb graves. Undead in the area
I'm
gain 1 ender for
gonna
every grave you disturb.
basically try to kill all the weaker creatures. If I hear any cards that sounds interesting, I'll chime in. Let me get started
Settings.
here.
Area status. Restless ghoul brains. Campsite a brief rest. Skullwing Moth. The Bony Moth is barely able to lift its weight. Skullwing Moth. The enemy gains disturb graves enchantment.
I need to get
Enemy
some
gains
more
ethereal
coffee,
enchantment.
too.
Your turn. Area status. Disturb Maul.
Probably gonna
Plus 1. Neutral
beat
2.
this
Heal star
creature
7
and
star
get some more
damage crushing.
coffee.
Shuffle a fury into your deck. Rampage. Melee basic attack. Common. Crushing. Crushing requires a card to deal 10. Area status. Enemy name Skullwing. Enemy status. Enemy name. Area status. Maul. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Maul. Plus Maul. Plus 1. Maul. Plus 1. Gift of Nature. Neutral 1. 1 use.
Yeah, you
Heal
gotta be
5 health.
careful not
While this
to
card
use
is in your
the
deck.
Gift of
Maul.
Nature.
Maul. Maul. Plus Maul. Plus 1. Character info. Maul. Plus 1. Enemy takes 7. Maul. Maul. Plus 1. Character info. End turn. Enter. Enemy turn. Enemy playing card. Flyby. You take 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Plus fight. You gain 2 infected stacks. Your turn. End turn. Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and 1 health. You heal 1 health. Maul. Plus 1. Healing potion. Gift of Nature. Area status. Disturb Gift of Nature. Healing potion. Maul. Plus 1. Enemy has evaded this attack. Healing
I
potion.
forgot.
1 use.
He
Gain
gets
10 health if you are below 50% health.
the
Gain
moth
15 health
gets an
instead.
evasion,
Item.
so
Uncommon.
gotta be
Block.
careful.
New character info. End turn.
I gotta not waste my attacks because when you have a 2 energy cost weapon, it's really, really not great to waste the attack when it has an evasion. You've got to pay attention to whether it has an evasion, you got to pay attention to the creature's health, and you got to pay attention to the special kind of things that the creature's doing.
Character info. End turn. Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Gain character info. End turn.
It's in my turn.
End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Flyby. You take 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Flyby. You take 2 damage. Enemy gained 1 evasion stacks. Your turn.
Now he's got 2
End turn.
evasion stacks, so if he's got 2 evasion, don't even waste your time attacking.
Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3. You gain 3 armor stacks. Surge of strength. Surge of strength. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Maul. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Healing potion. Player status. Armor. Maul. Plus player health 91. 7. Player enter. End turn.
Yeah, we're losing
Enemy
health
turn.
steadily.
End turn. Enemy playing cards. Plus fight. You gain 2 infected stacks. Flyby. You block the damage. Your turn.
When you're playing
End turn.
on challenges, keep your blocks. Don't necessarily delete them right away. Don't evolve them right away. You're going to need to play a lot more defensive on certain challenges.
Character info. Gift of Nature. Neutral 1. Gift of Nature. Neutral. Maul. Plus 1. Neutral 2.
There we
Enemy
go.
takes 7.
Now I'm able
Surge
to
of
hit him.
strength. Gain
he's
SDR and
not
1 health.
blocking anymore.
Act Maul. Plus 1.
He's
Neutral
not
2.
evading
Deal.
anymore.
Surge of strength. Gain SDR and you heal 1 health. Maul. Area status. Maul. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Deal. Area status. Maul. Plus 1. Enemy takes 7. Victory.
Oh, cool. Okay, we got him
Next.
twice. There you go. And that's all it takes, see? Plan out your attacks, hold back your attacks, wait for it to run out. I mean, this is just the AI. The AI doesn't play really, really heavily or intelligently early on. It's just patterns. And once you kind of get by that, I mean, once you get to the later levels, the enemies have very intricate patterns, and you got to be really careful. But early on, you just have to show some self-control and not attack when there's evasion up.
12. Player health 90. Player health 92. 12. Next. Character info. Next.
Let's see what we
You
got
gain
for
2 gold.
rewards.
Select a card to add to your deck. Skippable.
Yeah, 2
Skip
gold.
rewards.
Hopefully we get a good monster
Area
card.
status. Enemy status. Scorch magic. Neutral 1. Dispel a blessing. Deal 3 damage. Action. Monster. Dispel. Removes the blessing from the
Scorch
target.
magic.
Enemy status. Scorch magic. Neutral 1. Dispel a blessing. Deal 3 damage. Action. Monster. Dispel. Removes a blessing from the target.
This is a monster. As you can hear at the end of every spell, Rick has done a magnificent job of ordering everything out. So the way voiceover reads every card is really, really well done. I gotta say he's done a great job with that. You will know if a card is a monster card because it will say it's a monster card. And that's because he's taken the time to kind of make all the voiceover speech really good.
Flyby. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage on hit. Gain 1 evasion. Ranged action. Monster. Evasion. When dealt
This
melee
is
damage,
actually
reduce
good.
the first damage taken to 0, then decrease evasion by 1. Evasion fades at the start of the turn. On hit, requires the attack to have hit the target, and dealt damage.
I might want to get Flyby. Flyby, it's good. It's going to give me evasion. Evasion is going to keep you alive.
Rotten Grove. Neutral 1. Draw a card, gain health for each of your foes' afflictions. 0. Action. Monster.
I'm not ready to play around with Rotten Growth yet. That seems like a long-term kind of build. Let's get Flyby. That's at least a really good ability. And you know, it looks like everything we do, when we kill a monster, we take from its pool of abilities. I'm so sorry, throat's getting dry. I'm gonna take Flyby, and then I'm gonna get a refill my coffee, so give me a brief moment, okay?
Add Scorch magic to deck. Add Flyby to deck.
Let's add Flyby.
Exploration. Settings. Area
Okay,
status.
give me one
Disturb
s-
graves.
give
Undead in
me
the area
one
gain 1
quick
anger for every
second.
grave you disturb.
Alright, I'm back. I love all the cute sounds. I love all the sounds. You may not be even hearing my mouse. I didn't even think about it that I don't have the usual setup, so if you don't hear things, it's also because my setup is kind of a lot different right now, so I do apologize for that. Alright, let's get back to work here. I got a nice fresh cup of coffee.
Settings. 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 Area status. Campsite 8. Fresh grave A rather Campsite 8 brief. Character info. Campsite A brief respite. Fresh grave A rather unremarkable grave. Campsite A brief respite from the pair. Fresh grave A rather unremarkable gravestone.
Let's open the grave.
Fresh grave A. Undisturbed grave A rather unremarkable. Undisturbed grave A. Open the grave. Undisturbed grave you dig into the shallow grave, quickly uncovering a small stash. Continue. Card added. Card added. Exploration. Gift of nature. Neutral 1.
This is
1
usually
use.
where
Heal
we
5
get
health. While this card is in your deck, monster cards can appear in Potion of Visions. 1 use.
Oh,
Draw
yeah,
3 cards.
Potion of
Visions. 1 use.
That's
Draw
not
3
bad.
cards. Item.
I can
Rare.
convert
Treasure.
that.
This area status. Disturbed graves. Stacks 1 undead in
it's
the area.
not a
Gain 1
great
anger for every grave you
card,
disturb.
but, I can play with it a little bit.
Settings. Settings. Area status. Crimson Grabber Ace. Restless Ghoul Brains. Restless Ghoul Brains. Restless Ghoul Brains. Brains. Crimson Grabber Ace. Suspicious figure busy digging a sizable hole.
I hate this guy. The Crimson Grabber, you need to kill him within 4 turns or he runs away with your treasure. I'm going to try to kill him once I get a little stronger, so maybe I have a chance of getting his rewards.
Restless Ghoul Brains.
Let's deal with the ghouls.
Restless Ghoul Brains. Enemy gains Disturbed Graves enchantment. Enemy gains Ethereal enchantment. Enemy gains 1 anger stacks. Your turn. Area status. Maul. +1. Neutral 2. Deal star 7 star damage crushing. Surge of strength. Gain SD. Maul. +1. Surge of Maul. Character info. Maul. +1. Enemy takes 7. Maul. +1. Surge. Maul. +1. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health.
Surge.
Maul. Gift of nature. Neutral 1. Area status. Gift of block. Maul. Plus block. Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stacks. Maul. Character. End turn.
Gotta protect your health, so use those blocks.
Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Vile Bite. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 poison stacks. Your turn.
Alright,
End turn.
there we go. That's
Character
good.
info. Block. Neutral 1. Maul. +1. Enemy takes 7.
7 there.
Maul. +1. Surge of strength. Gain area status. Disturbed. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health.
Surge up.
Area status. Disturbed graves. Stacks 1 undead in the area. Gain 1 anger for every grave you disturb.
Surge of Strength will give us 1 hit point, so that's really nice. It adds
Block.
up.
Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stat. Flyby. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage on hit.
I
Gain
didn't
1
see that.
evasion.
We had a
Range attack.
flyby
Player
already.
status. Maul. +1. Flyby. Neutral 1.
Forgot about
Deal 2
that.
damage
We
on
need
hit.
to start looking
Character
for
info. Flyby. I don't have enough energy. Character info. End turn.
Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't
Enemy
see
turn.
that.
End turn. Enemy playing card.
flyby.
Clawing strike. You block the damage. You take 3 damage. Vile Bite. You take 4 damage. You gained 1 poison stats. Your turn. End turn.
Flyby
Enter.
will protect us from 1 melee attack, which is good. It does not protect you from magic or ranged
Character info.
attacks.
Gift of nature. Neutral 1. Maul. +1. Healing potion. Potion of visions. Block. Neutral 1. Player status. Block. Potion of healing potion. Maul. +1. Enemy takes 7.
Up, hit him
Maul.
with that.
Healing potion. 1 use.
This
Gain 10
creature
health if
doesn't
you are
have a
below
lot of
50% health.
health,
Gain
so
potion of
it should be
visions.
fine.
Block. Neutral 1. Area status. Block. Potion of healing potion. Gift of nature. Character info. End turn.
If we get into trouble and our health gets too low in the early beginning, we can use our healing potion to buff up.
Character
a
and
bit.
end turn. End turn.
End your turn.
Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Vile Bite. You take 4 damage. You gained 1 poison stacks. Your turn. End turn.
It's kind of slow going in the beginning of any weekly trial. You've got to build your deck up slowly. If you don't get the correct cards because of RNG, just accept it, play as long as you can, and then just restart again. That's the beauty of the weekly trials. You're not supposed to focus so heavily on them that it just becomes frustrating. If you just don't get the right cards, just play it out and replay again.
Character info. Gift of nature. Neutral. Surge of strength. Get block. Neutral 1. Surge of strength.
let's go for
You
a
take 1 damage.
surge.
You heal 1 health. Surge block. Neutral. Maul. +1. Area status. Maul.
let's go
+1.
for Maul.
Enemy takes 7.
7.
Area status. Maul. Block. Gift of nature. Neutral.
Let's
block.
go for
Neutral 1. You gain
block.
3 armor stacks. Gift of nature. Character and end turn. End turn.
We got
Enemy
2
turn.
gifts of nature in our deck.
Enemy playing card.
which is
Clawing
good.
strike. You block the damage. You take 3 damage. Vile Bite. You take 4 damage. You gained 1 poison
Yeah,
stack.
see, they
Your
all
turn.
hit hard
End turn.
because of their special abilities.
Character info. Flyby. Neutral 1. Deal
Okay,
2
we
damage.
got
Maul.
flyby.
+1. Flyby.
That's good.
Neutral 1.
Let's
Enemy takes 2.
activate.
You gained 1 evasion stacks. Maul. +1. Neutral
Cool.
2. Deal star 7
I
star
like
damage crushing.
flyby.
Surge of strength. Maul. +1. Surge of strength. Gain
Let's
S. You
get
heal 1 health.
Surge.
Maul. +1. Maul. Gift of nature. Neutral 1. Player status. Evasion. Stacks 1. Area status. Disturb player status. Gift of nature. Maul. Maul. Character end turn. Player energy. STR. 2.
Okay, with 2 energy, let's go for another Maul.
End turn. Character in Maul. +1. Enemy takes 7. Victory. Next.
Yeah, we got him. Good. Just in case, I don't always look at their health. I think if they wanted to put a little device that said enemy's health is this, that'd be kind of cool if occasionally that flashed, so I don't have to go down and look at it. But yeah, I usually look at their health when it's a boss, or if it's a very touch and go battle. Let's get our rewards.
Next. Character info. 37. Area status. Disturbed graves. Stacks 1 undead in the area. Gain 1 anger for every grave you disturbed.
Our duck's very happy. Duck's going south for the winter.
Enemy status. Enemy status. Enemy status. Settings. Enemy status. Area status. Player health 73. 14. Next.
Our health is 73.
Character info. Next. You gain 3 gold. Select a
What
card
did
to add to
we
your
get?
deck.
We got 3
Skippable.
gold.
Skip area status. Enemy status. Stifle magic. Neutral 1. Inflict 1 jinx and dispel a blessing.
Stifle
Action.
magic.
Monster. Jinx. The next enemy stat. Stifle magic. Neutral 1. Inflict 1 jinx and dispel a
Neutral
blessing.
1.
Action. Monster.
That's really
Jinx.
good.
The next action played has no effect and reduces jinx by
That's
1. Jinx cannot be
really
increased by
good.
gain. Fades at the end of
Giving
the turn.
him a
Dispel.
jinx for
Removes a blessing from the
nothing.
target.
That's super good. Jinx is usually a 2 energy cost card.
Consume. Neutral 1.
We
Dispel
got
a blessing. The target
consume.
discards a card at random at the start of their turn. Action. Monster. Dispel.
Ooh,
Removes a blessing from the
that's
target.
really good.
Blessing. A beneficial effect such as regenerate, focus, or chain.
This makes them get rid of one of their beneficial effects. Consume is quite nice. The first card was
Brutal
better.
blow. Neutral 2. Deal 10 damage. Gain 1 armor for every damage dealt.
This one's
Melee action.
so good.
Monster. Armor. When dealt
Only
damage,
problem
take 1
is
less
it
damage per
costs
stack of
2
armor.
energy.
Armor fades at the start of the turn.
Okay. Brutal Blow is one of the great monster cards. You hit the enemy really hard and you get that much. And it also increases with anger. So the more anger you put into your deck, it just works really good with Fury, really good with anger, really good with power creep. I do like it a lot. It's a great monster card. I've been playing this deck for a week now or so. By the time you hear this episode, I've been playing this deck for a while. I'm gonna go for the Stifle.
Consume. Stifle magic. Enemy status. Stifle magic. Neutral 1.
I
Inflict
like
1 jinx and dispel a
Stifle
blessing.
magic.
Action.
I like
Monster.
Stifle
Jinx.
magic.
Consume. Brutal blow. Add Stifle magic to deck. Add consume. Add brutal blow to deck. Add consume. Add Stifle magic to deck.
I'm gonna add Stifle magic. I'm gonna go
Explanation.
for Brutal
Settings.
Blow.
Area status.
Brutal
Disturb
Blow
brains.
next.
Stacks 1 undead in the area. Gain 1 anger. Settings. Settings. Area status. Mini boss abomination. Restless ghoul brains. Campsite. A brief respite from the perils of
Let's
adventure.
go for that other
Restless ghoul brains. Brains.
Maybe we'll get Brutal
Restless ghoul
We'll
brains.
get
Enemy
Brutal
gains disturbed
Blow.
graves enchantment. Enemy gains ethereal enchantment. Enemy gains 1
I
anger stats.
really want
Your turn.
that Brutal
Area status.
Blow card.
Disturbed gift of nature. Neutral 1.
Remember,
1
we
wounds.
need
Heal 5
about
health.
20 to
While this card is in your
22
deck.
cards
Monster cards.
anyway.
Healing potion. Block. Healing gift of nature. Neutral 1. Character info.
We just want to at least get our deck to 20 to 22 so we get that bonus.
Gift of nature. Healing potion. Block. Neutral 1. Gain.
block.
Maul. Plus 1. Neutral
Yeah,
2.
Maul is
Enemy
a
takes 7.
Maul.
Maul.
Always
Plus
try
1.
to hit
Potion
him
of
with
visions.
the Maul.
Area status. Disturb potion of block. Healing potion. Gift of nature. Character and turn.
You want to always hit him with that.
Enemy turn. End turn. Enemy playing cards. Clawing strike. You take 3 damage.
Falling
You take 3 damage.
Strike,
Your turn.
Clawing Strike, double Clawing Strike.
End turn.
We can get that card, Clawing Strike. That's actually a really good card.
Character info. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and 1. Maul. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Stifle magic. Neutral 1.
Oh, there's
Inflict 1
Stifle
jinx and dispel a blessing.
Magic.
Act Maul.
Let's,
Stifle magic. Enemy gained 1 jinx stacks.
Oh god, that's
Flyby.
so good.
Neutral 1.
Oh
Deal
my
2 damage on
God.
hit. Gain 1
I
evasion.
want at least
Ranged
2 of
action.
those.
Monster.
I will
Evasion.
mirror that.
Maul. Plus 1. Neutral
I
2.
will mirror
Deal
that
star
Stifle
surge of strength.
magic.
Gain character
Let's
info.
go
Surge of
with
strength. You heal 1
Surge
health.
of Strength.
Character info. Small. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Enemy takes 7.
Yeah, he's
Flyby.
gonna go down
Neutral 1.
real
Maul.
bad.
Plus 1. Area status. Disturb. Maul. Flyby. Character info.
Oh, we had a Flyby
End turn.
too?
Player energy.
We can just evade and jinx. It's so powerful.
End turn.
So jinx will stop anything he's doing.
Character info. End turn. End turn. Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Clawing strike. Your turn.
Yeah, jinx
turn.
is stupid powerful.
Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Maul. Plus 1.
Maul.
Gift of nature. Neutral 1.
Gift of
Surge of
nature.
strength. Maul.
Surge.
Plus 1. Area status. Maul.
Let's
Plus
go
1.
for Maul.
Enemy takes 7. Area status. Surge of strength. Gain SDR. You heal 1 health.
Surge.
End turn.
Go for a block.
Character info.
If
Block.
I have it.
Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stacks. Block. Maul.
Boom.
Plus 1. Player status. Arm. Gift of nature. Maul. Character info. End turn.
And just build it. This is what I do. I
Enemy
just
turn.
build up. I build up
Enemy
my
playing
energy
cards.
as
Vile
best I
bite. You block the
can.
damage. You gained 1 poison stacks. Vile bite. You take 3 damage. You gained 1 poison stacks. Your turn.
Anytime
Enter.
you block damage, that's as good as a heal.
Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Surge of strength. Gain S. Healing potion. Gift of nature. Neutral 1. Maul.
Nature.
Plus 1. Player status. Poison. Maul.
go for a
Plus.
Maul.
Enemy takes 7.
7.
Character
You should
info.
almost be dead.
End turn. Player energy 10. Player health 65. 10. Player energy.
We have no more
Enter.
energy. Let's get
Block.
that. Let's get that
Block.
surge.
Neutral 1.
I
Surge of
know
strength.
it's- Yeah,
Gain.
there
You
it
take
is.
1 damage. You heal 1
Take
health.
that
Surge of strength.
surge.
Healing potion. Block. Neutral 1.
Let's get
Gain.
that
You gain 3
block
armor
up.
stacks. Character info. End turn.
That'll block a little
Enter.
damage.
Enemy
That'll
turn.
block 3 damage.
Enemy playing cards. Vile bite. You
There
block
we
the
go.
damage. You gained 1 poison stacks. Vile bite. You take 3 damage. You gained 1 poison stacks. Your turn.
You're gonna only.
End
You
turn.
can block twice if you want, but you gotta do some
Character
damage.
info. Block. Neutral 1. Maul. Plus 1. Stifle
Maul.
magic. Neutral 1. Flyby.
for-
Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage
I
on
got
potion of
2
visions.
blocks.
Flyby.
Go
Stifle
with.
magic. Neutral 1.
I can
Inflict
block
1 jinx
both
and
of
dispel a
these.
blessing.
Now, in
Action.
this case, I'm
Monster.
gonna check
Chain. Player
itself.
status. Area status. Enemy status. Disturb graves. Enemy status. Ethereal. Enemy name restless ghoul. Press for detailed enemy health 5.
He's only got 5 health, so just try to kill him. If he's down to a single blow, finish him off. Don't prolong the
Enemy
battle.
status. Area status. Player status. Block. Neutral 1. Player health 62. 5. Player end turn. Character in block. Maul. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Deal
let's
start. You take.
go
Enemy
Maul.
takes 7. Victory.
There we
Next.
go. That's what I
Next.
do. If it's down to I have a sense of how much health enemies have. If I feel like they're down to just one blow, I usually just kill them all.
Character info, 40. Character in next, 15. Next. You gain 2 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Skippable. Skip rewards.
Kind of hoping I have enough money to upgrade them all. Once you upgrade them all to like 10 damage, it's going to start putting a Fury into your, I think it's into your graveyard. And I think there are some cards that can pull that card out of the graveyard right back into your deck, which is very efficient. Again, I don't read cards that closely sometimes, but if I do see something interesting, if I can remember it, I will pull it out.
Character info, 42. Area status, enemy status, Mindrand. Neutral 2. Deal 7 damage on hit. Inflict dominated equal to your focus. Magic action.
Ooh,
Monster.
Mandarin,
Dominated. While dominated,
Mandarin.
you can only play the randomly selected card in your hand.
Mandarin is good. It dominates
Potion
them.
Sash. Neutral 1. Activate.
Oh,
Conjure a random potion.
Potion
Free durability.
Sash, super
Equipment.
good,
Uncommon. Unique.
super
You can only
good.
play one card with this name for combat. All
I think
enchantments are
that's
unique.
a winner. That's a cha-ching. Potion Sash, one of the best cards.
Abyssal Contempt. Neutral 1. Inflict 1 Bane. Convert a blessing into a random affliction. Action. Monster. Bane. Whenever you
Abyssal
gain an affliction,
Contempt
gain an
is
additional stat for each point of
super
Bane.
powerful.
Blessing. A beneficial effect such as regenerate, focus or chain.
Powerful for
Affliction.
witch
A negative
decks.
effect such as poison, bleeding or daze.
Yeah, that's a really good card. I think we're going to go for Potion Sash because the pure number of healing potions you get. I mean, in one game, I'd probably get about 10 healing potions out of a Potion Sash. Plus, if you get Hidden Pouch, you can copy those potions.
Potion Sash. Mindrand. Potion Sash.
I'm gonna
Neutral
take
1.
Potion
Activate.
Sash.
Abyssal Contempt. Add Mindrand to deck. Add Potion Sash to deck.
Yeah, Potion Sash is
Exploration.
pretty much
Area
a
status.
winner.
Disturb graves. Stacks 1 undead in the area. Gain 1 anger for every grave you disturb.
Very powerful.
Settings. Settings.
You want to activate Potion Sash every time. Y'all know, you've heard me do decks with a whole bunch of potions. That's a little harder to pull off, but just having something that's giving you healing potions for free, it's just money in the bank.
Settings. 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 Area status. Crimson Graverer. A suspicious figure busy digging a sizable hole. Campsite. A brief respite. Broken grave and old and broken gravestone.
Let's go to the campsite.
Campsite. A brief respite from the campsite. A brief rest. Campfire. A warm campfire. Remove a card. Heal 20%. Rest. You heal 19 health. Exploration. Area
Heal
status.
19.
Disturb graves. Opportune 42. 42. Player health 80.
We got 80 health. We got about 40 gold. So try to get at least 50 gold so we can do a little visit to the last
Opportunity.
step.
Area status. Settings.
We got an opportunity.
Area status. Campsite. A brief respite. Broken grave and old and opportunity treasure. Opportunity
take
treasure.
that.
Small fortune. You
Always
spot
take
some
the
small fortune. You spot
opportunities.
something glittering in the shadows.
Oh, small fortune. Yeah,
Continue.
cha-ching.
Small fortune. You spot something glittering in the shadow. Continue. You gain 15
How
gold.
much is-
Small fortune. You find 15 gold.
That's not bad. I got more. I've gotten 30, 40. You know, you never know. 15 is just not very good, but we'll
Leave.
take it.
Exploration. Area status. Disturb graves. Settings. Settings. Area status. Broken grave and old and Crimson Graverer. Mini boss abomination. A shambler. Crimson
Let's
Graverer.
go
Broken grave and
for-
old and broken gravestone. Area status. Disturb broken grave and old and broken gravestone. Crimson Graverer. A suspicious figure busy digging. Broken grave and old and broken gravestone.
Let's go for broken.
Broken grave and
grave.
old and broken tombstone. A broken grave. Broken tombstone. A broken gravestone has scattered its rubble over a soft patch of soil.
I know I'm angering the spirits because when you open up graves, you anger the spirits. But I'm just trying to get at least a level up.
Open the grave.
Let's open the
Broken
grave.
tombstone. You dig into the shallow grave, quickly uncovering a small stash of items.
Hopefully we get a healing potion, which should be
Continue.
nice.
Card added. Card added. Gift of nature. Neutral 1.
Let's see what
1
we
use.
got.
Heal potion of vision. Stash of weapons. Stash of weapons. Neutral 2.
stash of
Conjure free
weapons?
random free basic attacks. Valuable.
Stash of
Item.
weapons
Rare.
is actually
Treasure.
pretty
This card is
good.
part of the treasure pool and can be found through various events. Conjure. Creates a temporary card that is removed after combat. Valuable. This card adds double its merchant value to the final score.
This card adds double its value to your final score, merchant value to the final score. I've never really experimented with that. If you know a little bit more about how this weapon works in your final score, leave me a comment or swing by Discord and let me know how that works. Also, while you're there, when you come to my Discord, please feel free to join me. I just wanted to caution some of you. Sometimes when you receive an invite in Discord, it will say dimmed out, but that actually still is working. So when you get those links and you come in, just accept it. You'll be added in if you join me on Discord. If you want to add me as a friend on Discord, I'd love to have you. So please, if you want to join me on Instagram, it's Michael Gray, Michael space Gray, game_double_tap. I'd love to have you join me on Discord. I'm also adding people who are channel friends. If you've made several comments, if you've been subscribed to the channel for a long time, I will always add you as a friend on Facebook. So I'm just letting people know I am now adding friends on Facebook. So if you want to get personal news, cool stuff, get to see some of my other things, please get your Facebook set up and reactivate it, dust off that old dusty critter, and come join me on Facebook. I'm also going to be on X, but I need to fix my X account has gotten kind of weird. Ever since I upgraded phones, my phone doesn't know where my X is, so I got to look for my X. So, but yeah, I am on X. If you're looking for me on X, I am Game Double Tap, at Game Double Tap, all one word. I have no idea why X doesn't know who I am, but you know how bugs go. All right, so I also plan on being on a couple more social medias. I'm gonna let that TikTok situation sort itself out. I was planning on going on TikTok, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna let that figure itself out. Once that settles down, I'll be on TikTok. I don't know if I'm gonna do Snapchat. It just, it's okay, but I don't know if I'm gonna do it.
Potion of Visions. Stash of Weapons. Neutral 2. Conjure 3 random free basic attacks.
But,
Valuable.
Stash
Item.
of Weapons
Rare.
is
Treasure.
really
This card is part of the
good
treasure pool and can be found through various
because,
events. Conjure. Creates a temporary card that is removed after combat. Valuable.
It does
This card adds double its merchant value to the final score.
So that's really nice. It attacks 3 times, and you can also increase its power. So don't underestimate Stash of Weapons. It also adds, as it says, it adds a bonus to your final score. In fact, this game, we're not going to delete it. I usually give it up to turn it into a more powerful card, because by the way, it's rare. It's a high rare, so if you do evolve it or upgrade it at the Apothecary, it will turn into a legendary, and not guaranteed, but usually it does. And the legendaries it turns into are usually quite powerful. So for the most part, you never want to turn down a legendary because you can always trade it into the legendary trader. There's like a legendary trader that runs around, and if you give him a legendary, he'll give you a really good boon. You can also use that legendary. You can play around with converting your legendaries into more useful, efficient legendaries for your deck. So that's the whole point of Dawncaster. You want to create and craft a deck that best suits you. If a card's not working for you, then find a way to trade it in, find a way to upgrade it, find a way to switch it around. They give you lots of tools to do this. It just takes a lot of practice to kind of figure out. And you need a little bit of luck. That's what RNG is. You got to pray to RNGesus. Alright. I'm trying to get through this level here. Hear how my sound recording works, and then just set up a new episode. While I wait for my microphone to get fixed, you know, I'm actually trying not to make these episodes too long, but I know y'all like my long episodes, and I do.
Stash of Weapons. Stash of Weapons. Potion of Visions. Stash of Broken Tombstone as you pry the trinket from the muddy soil.
Alright.
Continue.
Oh, we got a monster.
Enemy gains
fight.
Disturbed Graves Enchantment. Enemy gains Ethereal Enchantment. Enemy gain 2 Anger stacks. Your turn. Enemy status. Disturbed Area status. Disturbed Graves. Enemy status. Enemy name Restless Ghoul. Enemy health 25.
Okay,
Enemy energy 0. Enemy status. Area status. Flyby. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage on hit. Gain 1 evasion.
See
Ranged
here,
action.
I got
Player health 80.
flyby. My health is 80.
Flyby. Neutral 1.
got
Deal
flyby
Potion
up.
Sash. Neutral 1.
Potion
Activate.
Sash
Maul.
is up.
+1. Block.
Maul.
Neutral 1. Gift of
Block.
Nature. Neutral 1.
Gift of
Area
Nature.
status. Disturbed Graves.
Let's
Tax
just,
100 in the area. Gain 1 anger for every grave you disturbed.
Let's put on Potion Sash and flyby.
Gift of Nature. Block. Neutral. Maul. +1. Potion Sash. Neutral 1. Active. Flyby. Neutral 1. Deal. Maul. Flyby. Enemy takes 2. You gained 1 evasion stacks. Maul. Block. Gift of Nature. Player status. Potion Sash. Stacks 3
Potion
activate.
Sash.
Conjure a random potion.
Hopefully we get a healing
Love potion. 1 use.
Oh,
Inflict 5
man.
charmed. Add a glimmer to the
Not
foe's deck
that
and draw a
good.
card. Item.
But I'll
Enemy
give it
gain
to
5
him.
charmed stacks. Added to enemy
I'll
deck.
get a
Gift
free
of Nature.
card draw.
Neutral 1. Player status. Potion Sash. Gift of Nature. Neutral 1.
Got a
Gift of Nature. Neutral
We
1.
got 2
1
gifts
use.
in it.
Heal 5 health. While this card is in your deck.
Nature's
Player
out of
health
the
80.
way.
Player health 80. 11. Player energy. End turn.
Let's go to
End
our
turn.
next turn.
Enemy turn. Enemy playing cards. Clawing Strike. You block the damage. You take 4 damage. Your turn.
Okay,
End turn.
Clawing Strikes.
Character info. Stash of Weapons. Neutral 2. Maul.
Stash,
+1.
Maul,
Potion of Visions. 1 use.
Potion of
Healing
Vision,
potion. 1 use.
Healing
Surge of Strength.
potion.
Gain SDR. Player
Surge.
status. Potion Sash.
Let's
Surge of
take
Strength. You heal
Surge.
1 health.
Let's activate
Character info.
our Potion Satchel.
Stash of Weapons. Neutral
our
2.
Sassy
Conjure 3 random free.
Satchel.
Maul. +1. Neutral 2. Potion. Healing potion. Player status. Potion Sash. Area status. Player status. Potion Sash. Stacks 2 activate.
Our
Conjure a random
Sassy
potion.
Satch.
Life Drinker Venom. Life 1.
Ooh,
1 use.
we got
Gain
a
health
life
equal to the next
drinker.
damage you deal. Item. Rare.
We'll
Healing potion.
definitely
Life drinker venom.
take
Life 1. You
life
take 1
drinker.
damage. You gain life
We'll
drinker venom
activate
enchantment. Player health
that.
76. Player health 76. 6. Player energy. End turn. Character and stash of weapons. Neutral 2.
Stash.
Character end turn. Player energy. STR 3.
It's not a good idea to use life drinker on a multi-attack because you won't get a very high like life absorb. So whenever I get a life drinker, I'm looking for a big heavy hit that's going to give me a lot of health back.
End turn.
We'll have some of that opportunity.
Player energy. End turn. Character and stash of weapons. Null. +1. Neutral
let's go
2.
for the
Deal star
maul.
7 star down. Enemy takes 7. You heal 7 health. Potion of visions.
We got
1
7
use.
health for
Draw
that
3
one. That
cards.
was
Healing
sweet.
potion. 1 use. Player status. Healing potion of stash of weapons. Character and end turn.
Let's go enter turn.
Enemy turn. End turn.
We're doing okay.
Enemy playing cards. Vile bite. You take 5 damage. You gained 1 poison stacks. Your turn. End turn.
We're doing really good, actually.
Character info. Maul. +1. Neutral 2. Deal star.
Maul.
Character and end turn. Player energy. STR 3.
We got 3 energy. We're storing up. We're saving up a
End
little
turn.
energy.
Character info. Maul. +1.
Maul.
Stifle magic. Neutral 1.
Stifle ma-
Inflict
oh,
1 jinx
yeah,
and
yeah.
dispel a blessing. Action.
We will
Maul.
definitely-
+1. Stifle magic.
Let's
You
stifle
take 1
magic.
damage. Enemy gained 1 jinx stacks. Maul.
That is so
Plus block.
good.
Neutral
That's
1.
so
Gain 3 armor.
broken.
Maul. Plus player status. Potion sash. Stacks 1
Let's
area
potion
status. Disturbed graves.
sash.
Areas bubbly brew. 1 use.
Oh, yeah,
Enemy
hit
takes
him
5.
with that.
Enemy gain 5 poison stacks.
Hit him
Character
with
info.
5 poison stacks and 5 damage.
Character info.
And then I think we're gonna go for a maul.
End turn. Player energy. STR 2.
This should kill him.
End turn. Character info. Maul. +1.
Go for
Enemy
Maul.
takes 7. Maul.
No, we still
+1.
got a
Neutral
little
2.
health left.
Character end turn.
Enter turn. By
End
next
turn.
turn,
Enemy
should
turn.
be dead.
Enemy takes 1.
Oh,
Vile enemy takes 1.
sorry.
You take 3 damage. You gained 1 poison stacks.
Yeah.
Your turn. End
Yeah,
turn.
stifle magic, so powerful.
Character info. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and Maul.
Surge.
+1. Surge of strength. You take 1 damage. You heal 1.
Surge
Small.
up.
Plus Maul. Plus healing potion. Area status. Disturbed graves. Stacks 1 undead in the area. Gain 1 anger for every grave you disturb.
Potion set is gone. We already get 3 uses
Maul.
of it.
+1. Neutral
But
2.
it's so
Maul.
powerful.
Maul. +1.
Let's hit him
Enemy
with
takes 7.
Maul. Okay,
Maul.
he's
+1.
still alive.
Gift of nature.
Jeez.
Maul. +1. I don't have enough energy to play this
Oh, we
card.
don't
Gift of
have
nature.
enough.
Healing potion. Area status. Healing gift of Maul. Character info. End turn.
One
End turn.
more or 2 more hits.
Enemy turn.
We should be done.
Enemy takes 1. Enemy gain 2 charm
We should
stacks.
level
Your turn.
up
End
very
turn.
soon. Alright.
Character info. Flyby. Neutral 1. Deal 2
Flyby,
damage on
we
hit.
got
Maul.
flyby,
+1.
Maul.
Block. Neutral 1.
Let's check his
Areas.
health.
Enemy stat. Enemy name Restless Ghoul. Enemy health.
Restless
Press for detailed
Ghoul,
enemy
watch out.
information. Enemy health 4.
He's got 4 health. Let's hit
Enemy
him
stat.
one more
Area
time.
stat. Flyby. Neutral 1. Maul. Block. Stifle magic. Neutral 1. Block. Maul. Flyby. Neutral 1. Maul. +1. Neutral 2.
Go for
Enemy takes 7.
Maul.
Victory. Next.
There you go.
Next.
Very nice, very nice. We didn't level up
Character
yet.
info. 57. Character next. 17. Next. You gain 2 gold. Select a card to add to your deck.
Right, 2
Typical.
gold.
Skip rewards.
Let's see what rewards we get. I'd love to get another stifle magic.
Area status. Enemy status. Blood bite. Neutral 2. Deal 4 damage. Life drain. Melee action. Monster. Life
That's
drain.
really good.
Cards with life drain restore health. Health equal to the damage they deal.
Does 4 damage and we'll get 4 health. That's a really small card, but it's really going to do a lot of work. I mean, you play 2 of those, you've almost got a healing potion.
Paper. Neutral 1. Start of turn.
Oh!
Deal 20 damage reduced by 1 for every damage you take.
This is
Action.
so
Monster.
good. Paper, it's like a wasp kind of thing. It's like an insect attack almost. But then again, it's almost like a document or like weird kind of letter attack. You basically play paper, like rock, paper, scissors, and if they don't do any damage to you, they take the full damage of 20 from paper. Paper's very broken.
Rock. Neutral 1. Gain 5 armor. Inflict 3 days. Action. Monster.
It is
Armor. When dealt
rock,
damage.
paper,
Take 1 less damage per
scissors.
stack of armor. Armor fades
Where's
with this. Add blood
scissors?
bite to deck.
No, there's no scissors. All we're missing is scissors. I wonder what happens if you get rock, paper, scissors in one deck. Because that's what they're going for.
Rock. Neutral 1. Gain 5 armor. Inflict 3 days. Action. Monster. Armor. When dealt
This is
damage.
really
Take 1
good.
less damage per stack of armor. Armor fades at the start of the turn. Days. When playing a card. Decrease days by 1. When days reaches 0.
Okay.
Gain stun. Days fades at the end of the turn.
This is incredibly a good card when you're waiting for a more powerful armor card, because you get 5 armor, which is really high, and they get dazed, and dazed means they get stunned eventually. Super good card. I know I should take it, but I'd rather take paper, so I'm gonna take paper.
Add blood bite to deck. Rock. Paper. Neutral. Blood bite. Neutral 2. Deal 4 damage. Life drain. Paper. Rock. Add blood bite to deck. Add paper to deck.
I'm gonna add paper. I just like
Exploration.
paper so
Settings.
much more.
Setting. Area
It
status.
does
Disturbed
so
graves.
much more
Stacks 2 undead in the area. Gain 1
damage.
anger for settings. Settings. Area status. Opportunity treasure. Mini boss abominate. Campsite. A brief respite from the perils
Okay,
of
let's
adventure.
go for... We might want to heal up, but let's do the opportunity.
59.
first.
Player health 74.
We got 74 health. Usually warriors top off pretty quickly at 100 health. So with a warrior, I would expect to be a little bit above 100. I don't like my health on a warrior to go much lower than about 60. You got to be careful with that, you know. And if you are a clothy squish, you don't want your health to go too low. Top off yourself as much as possible.
Campsite area status settings.
I'm gonna go for the. I'm gonna take a chance and I'm gonna go for the opportunity.
Settings. Area status. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery away. Opportunity treasure. Entrancing song. A magical song fills. Entrancing song. A magical song fills the air around you. It's beautiful and haunting. You want to keep continue. Continue.
This is gonna cost.
Entrancing song. The song keeps go. Keep listening to the cover your ears. Hurt yourself. You take 10 damage. Entrancing song before the music complete. Continue. Entrancing song. Eventually the mute lead. Exploration. Area status. Disturbed graves. Stats to undead elite settings. Settings. Area status. Church Grim the Hound. Crimson Graveler. Enemy aura. Graveyard shift. At the start of the Crimson Graveler a suspicious fit. Church Grim the Hound like creature. Area status. Disturbed graves. Stacks 2 undead in the area. Gain 1 anger for every grave you disturb.
We're not getting any good luck with some of these draws. So now we got to deal with one of these creatures. And we should level though. So
Church Grim the Hound like creature eyes you warily. Crimson Graveler a suspicious figure busy digging a sizable hole. Church Grim the Hound like creature eyes you warily.
I'm gonna go for the dog. The doggle's hard, but I'm gonna try.
Church Grim the Hound like creature. Enemy gains disturbed graves enchantment. Enemy gains graveyard shift enchantment. Enemy gains ethereal enchantment. Enemy gain 2 anger stacks. Your turn.
I just gotta play
+1.
very
Neutral 2.
defensively.
Gift of nature. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and 1
he's
health.
really tough
Player health 64.
because he likes to heal
13.
a lot.
Player energy. End turn. Character Maul. +1. Gift of nature. Surge of strength. Maul. +1. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health. Maul. +1. Healing potion. Area status. Enemy status. Disturbed graves. Undead in the area. Area status. Disturbed graves. Enemy status. Area status. Maul. +1. Player health 65. 13. Player energy. End turn. Character info. Maul. +1. Neutral. Enemy takes 7.
He takes 7.
Gift of nature. Neutral 1. 1 use. Maul. Plus healing potion. Area status. Healing potion. Maul. Gift of nature. Character and gift of nature. Character and end turn.
Let's end our turn.
Enemy turn. Enemy gain 3 barrier stacks. Enemy playing cards. Grab a bite. You take 5 damage. You gain 5 doom stacks. Grab a bite. You take 3 damage. You gain 3 doom stacks. Your turn.
Yeah, he hits really hard, really fast, and consistently.
Character info. Potion of visions. 1 use. Draw 3 cards. Stifle magic. Neutral 1. Inflict 1 block. Neutral 1. Stifle magic. Enemy gain 1 jinx stacks. Block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor. Enemy takes 4.
Oh,
Surge of block. Neutral 1. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and 1 health. Block. Surge of strength. Gain player status. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health.
Surge of strength.
Block. Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stacks. Potion of visions. Character info. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Character potion of vision. Player status. Player status. Armor. Potion of visions. Player health 58. 8. Player energy. End turn.
Hopefully I'll get a
take 4
potion
damage.
satchel.
Enemy turn. Enemy gain 3 barrier stacks.
Satchel,
Enemy playing cards. Howl. Howl. Awarded to your deck.
Howl.
Your turn.
Okay.
End turn.
He's taking a little break. Let me take advantage of that.
Character info. Block. Neutral 1. Gift of nature. Neutral paper. Neutral 1. Start Maul. +1. Neutral Maul. +1. Area status. Disturbed graves. Stacks 2 undead in the area. Maul. Maul. Plus paper. Neutral 1. Start. You gain paper enchantment. Gift of nature. Block. Neutral 1. Character info. Block. Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stacks. Character info. End turn.
End their turn.
Enemy turn. Enemy gain 3 barrier stacks. Enemy playing cards. Howl. Awarded to your deck. Grab a bite. You take 1 damage. You gained 1 doom stacks. Your turn. Victory. Next.
Yeah.
Character info.
Yes, he's a paper is going to burn you so badly. If you don't attack me, paper is going to do a lot more damage. Okay, let's see what we got. We did good. That was good. I expected it to do a lot more
59.
damage.
Area status. Enemy status. Enemy status. Area status. Disturbed graves. Stats 2 undead in the air. Enemy status. Settings. Settings. Enemy stat. Area stat. Player health 53. 18. Next.
We got 53.
18.
Health.
Next. You gain 3 gold. Select a card to add to your deck. Skippable. Skip rewards. Area status. Enemy status. Blinding light. Holy One. Deal 3 damage for every active enchantment and blessing on the target. Inflict 1 jinx. Divine action. Monster.
Really
Jinx.
cool.
The next action plate has no effect and reduces jinx by 1. Jinx cannot be increased. Enemy stats. Blinding light. Holy One. Deal 3 damage for every active enchantment and blessing on the target. Inflict 1 jinx. Divine action. Swoop. Neutral 1. Deal 2 damage. Melee action. Monster.
Swoop. Swoop is weak.
Spectral block. Neutral 2. Gain 1 ward. Inflict 3 stagger for each of your mirror images. 0. Action. Monster. Ward. Whenever you gain an affliction, prevent that affliction and lower your ward by 1 instead. Fades at the start of the turn. Stagger. At the start of your turn. Take damage equal to half your stagger. Then reduce your stagger by an equal amount. Mirror image. Attacks have a vertical line number sign. Enchantment stacks. Start 10 number sign vertical line % chance to hit a mirror image instead when you take damage. Create a mirror image for 1 turn.
Some cards work together really well with monster decks. You have to pay attention, take notes. Find the cards that work really well together. This is a great card that works great with mirror images. I haven't done a mirror image deck, and the problem is these weekly trials are not around long enough for me to really experiment with specific deck ideas. You just got to go with the flow. You find a good deck, play it. I'd love to do a mirror image deck, but that's just not going to happen on this playthrough.
Swoop. Neutral 1. Deep spectral block. Add blinding light to deck. Spectral block. Neutral 2. Gain 1 ward, inflict 3 stagger for each of your mirror images. 0. Action. Monster. Add blind. Spectral block. Neutral 2. Gain 1 ward, inflict 3 stagger for each of your mirror images. 0. Action. Monster. Ward.
Yeah,
Whenever you gain an
I'd love to
affliction,
inflict
prevent that
3
affliction and lower your
stagger.
ward by 1 instead. Fades at the start of the turn. Stagger. At the start of your turn. Take damage equal to half your stagger. Then reduce your stagger by an equal amount. Mirror image. Attacks have a vertical
Ward
line
is
number sign.
good.
Enchantment stats. Start 10 number sign vertical line % chance to hit a mirror image instead when you take damage. Create a
I'm
mirror
going
image
to
for 1
take
turn.
it because I don't have much going on right now. Anyway.
Add blinding light to add swoop to deck. Add spectral block to deck. Add swoop. Add blinding light to deck. Spectral block. Neutral 2. Gain 1 ward, inflict 3 stagger for each of your mirror images.
Neutral
0.
2?
Action.
No, that's
Monster.
too expensive.
Swoop. Neutral 1. Deal
I'm
2
not
damage.
going to pay for
Blinding
that.
light. Holy 1. Deal 3
too
damage for every
expensive.
enemy status. Area status. Player health 53. 18. Skip reward. Character info. Skip rewards. Exploration. Use weapon power. Raging weapon. Use your weapon power to start net. Opportunity. Area status. Settings. Area status. Crimson grab rubber. Campsite debris. Opportunity treasure. Traps or treachery away.
there's...
Campsite debris. Opportunity treasure. Traps or
Let's take the
opportunity
opportunity
treasure.
again.
Red caps you spot a bush. Red caps you spot a bushel of
Oh,
extraordinarily
cool.
large
This
mushrooms
is gonna
growing
give
between
us
gnarly wheat
potion.
then. Lead. Lead.
Oh, darn it. It's going to poison us if we just eat them straight off the bush. You never eat red berries, folks. That's, I'm just saying. Even in fantasy, it's going to be poison. Yeah, I wish they gave us an opportunity to examine it, but we're just a warrior, so we don't really have a lot of high intelligence. Now, if you're a mage or a thief and you come over to this event, you'll have an opportunity to turn these red berries into a potion. I think a rogue will be able to turn these into a weapon upgrade.
Lead. Lead. Eat them. Lead.
No, we're not
Settings.
going to get poisoned. All right.
Area stat settings. Settings. Area status. Campsite a brief rest. Fancy tombstone. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of
Oh, there we
adventure.
go.
Campsite a
Let's
brief
get
respite.
these
Campfire a
campsites
warm fire
up.
and relatives. Remove a card. Heal 20%. You heal 19
Skill
health.
up.
Exploration.
There we
Area
go.
status.
19
Disturbed graves.
healing.
Campsite a crimson grab rubber. Mini boss abominate. Player health 72.
We had 72 health. We could probably heal one more time.
Mini boss abomination. Area status. Settings. Area status. Campsite a brief respite from the crimson grab rubber. A suspicious mini boss abomination. A shambling monstrosity roams the graveyard.
We could probably kill the mini boss. Let's heal one more
Crimson
time.
grab rubber. Campsite a brief respite from the perils of adventure. Campsite a brief
Heal
respite.
one more
Campfire.
time.
Campfire. Remove a card. Heal 20%. You heal 19 health. Exploration. Area status. Disturbed. Settings. Settings. Area status. Crimson grab rubber. Aces. Fancy tombstone. A rather fat mini boss abomination. A shambling monstrosity roams the graveyard. Fancy to crimson grab rubber. A suspicious figure busy digging a sizable hole.
I'm going to kill this Crimson Grabber. I think it's time to take it out now. Let's just go for it.
Crimson grab rubber. Ace. Enemy gains disturbed graves enchantment. Enemy gains ethereal enchantment. Enemy gains cowardice enchantment.
If
Your turn.
we
Area
can.
status. Disturbed grave. Maul. +1. Neutral. Stifle magic. Gift of nature.
Stifle
Maul.
magic.
Plus block. Neutral 1. Gain 3 armor.
We have a
Action.
block and a
Common.
gift with
Armor. 1
stifle.
dealt damage. Take 1 less damage per stack of armor. Armor fades at the start of the turn.
I think that's what we're
Player
going to
health
do.
91. Player health 90. 13. Player energy. End turn. Character. Maul. +1. Stifle magic. New
So
enemy
for
gain 1 jinx
stifle-
stacks. Gift of nature. Block. Neutral. You gain 3 armor
Block.
stack. Player status. Armor. Stack
Let's
3 when
just
dealt damage.
roll
Take
the
1. Maul.
dice here.
Gift of nature. Maul. Character in end turn.
Take a
End turn.
chance. Let him
Enemy turn.
wear himself out a little bit.
Enemy playing card. Aim and pray.
There we go.
Aim and
He tried
pray.
hitting
You gain
the
5 frozen
aim and-
stacks.
Aim and pray
Your
is
turn.
nasty.
End turn.
If it's on the right RNG.
Character info. Healing potion. Potion of visions. Maul.
Potion of
+1.
vision.
Neutral. Maul. +1. Maul.
Let's go for-
+1.
let's go for
Neutral
some
2.
maul
Enemy takes 2.
attacks.
Maul.
He's blocking
+1.
a
Surge of
lot.
strength. Gain SDR. Maul. Plus surge of strength. You heal 1 health.
Surge.
Player status. Frozen.
We block
Maul.
again?
Plus potion of vision. Healing potion. Character info. End turn.
No, we didn't have any blocks.
End turn. Enemy turn. An enemy playing card. Shovel strike. You take 3 damage. You gained 1 dazzled stack. Aim and pray. You take 5 damage.
Ouch.
Your turn.
Taking a lot
End
of
turn.
damage.
Character and surge of strength. Gain SD potion sash.
Surge.
Neutral 1.
Oh, there
Activate.
he is.
Conjure a random
There we
surge of
go.
strength. Potion sash. Neutral
Potion
1.
sash
Potion
is
sash.
up, thank
Neutral 1.
God.
Surge of strength. Gain you heal 1 health.
Surge.
Stash of weapons. Neutral 2. Conjure
got
3 random player
stash.
status. Potion sash. Stacks 3 activate. Conjure a
Let's
random
activate
potion.
our potion stack.
Diamond potion. 1. You gain 1 impervious stacks.
Nice.
Gift of nature.
Impervious is
Paper.
good.
Neutral 1. Start of turn. Deals with gift of
Ooh.
nature. Paper. Neutral 1.
Let's
You gain paper
activate
enchantment.
paper.
Gift of
Paper's
nature.
gonna do
Neutral
the
1.
full
1
20
use. Stash of
damage,
weapons. Neutral 2.
mostly.
Character info. End turn.
End their turn.
Enemy turn.
He
End
should
turn.
take a lot of damage.
Enemy
on
playing
that
cards.
one.
Shovel strike. You block the damage. Shovel strike.
Nice.
You take 3 damage. You gained 1 dazzled stacks. Your turn. Victory. Next.
Yeah. Love paper combo because paper, we do less damage from what he does to us. So whatever damage he does to us takes away from the burn of paper. But paper is one of my new favorite cards.
Character info. 62.
All right, what do we
Area
get?
status. Player health 82.
We have 82.
18. Next. You gain
Let's see
5
what we
gold.
got.
Select a card to add to your deck. Skippable.
So the
Skip
good thing
rewards.
is we killed him before he ran. He's a coward, so when he runs after 4 turns, so you got to kill him relatively quickly.
Area status. Enemy status. Voracity. Neutral 1. Inflict 5 poison for every Vinavite you played next turn. Gain health equal to the poison inflicted.
Venovites.
Action. Monster.
This is a
Poison.
Mother
After playing a
Spider
card,
ability.
take 1 damage. Then decrease poison by 1. When gaining health, prevent 1 health per stack and reduce poison by 1 for each health prevented. Vinabite. Deal. Damage 5. Damage repeat for each Vinabite played this combat. Count. Played. This.
If you keep playing Venobites, this gets more and more powerful. I don't think I'm doing a poison build.
Ruthless. Neutral 2. Deal 4 damage on hit. Interrupt. Melee action. Monster. On hit. Requires the attack to have hit the target and dealt damage.
Not trying to do
Frostfire. Neutral 2. Inflict 3 burning. Inflict frozen equal to the target's burning. Magic act. Ruthless. Frostfire. Neutral 2. Inflict 3 burning. Inflict frozen equal to the target's burning. Magic action. Monster.
That's really
burning.
cool.
At the ruthless.
Crossfire.
Neutral 2.
That's a
Deal 4
really
damage on
nice
hit.
build
Interrupt.
for mage.
Melee action. Monster. On
You
hit. Requires the attack to have hit
basically-
the target. Harass. Enemy status. Cowardice. Enemy status. Ethereal. At the start of your turn. Area status. Disturb great. Player health 82.
What's really good about that Crossfire card is you burn them and then you deal frost. And you deal frost and then you burn them for how much frost they have or something. It's really good. I really like it. But it's kind of not my build though. So we might just do the poison. I mean, I don't want to go down too many trees because then they start introducing cards that are not congruent with what we're trying to do. I like to stick to one theme. That way the cards that are funneled to me are usually reasonable. Too much variance and you start having problems. Your RNG starts becoming a lower chance of being a good card. But then again, like I said, you can change cards a lot in this game. There's lots of ways to change your luck. So I'm wondering if we should go for the poison. But then again, I also like experimenting with new cards because then you have a new opportunity to learn something.
18. Area status. Enemy status. Voracity. Neutral 1. Inflict 5 poison for every Vinabite you played next turn. Gain health equal to the poison inflicted. Action.
This won't
Monster.
even work.
Ruthless. Neutral 2. Deal 4 damage on hit. Interrupt. Melee action. Monster. On hit. Requires the attack
This
to have hit
might
the
be the
target
best
and dealt damage.
card.
Interrupt. Removes the target's
At least
remaining
it
energy and ends their
interrupts
channeling
them.
effects. If it targets an enemy, it Frostfire. Neutral 2. Inflict 3 burning. Inflict frozen equal to the target's burning. Magic action. Monster. Burning. At the
I
end of
don't
the turn.
know, this
Take 1
card's
damage per
so
stack of
good.
burning. Frozen. Reduce damage dealt by 1 for each stack of
burning
frozen.
is really
Ruthless.
good.
Frostfire. Neutral 2. Inflict 3 burning. Inflict
But
frozen
two
equal to the target.
costs.
Ruthless. Neutral 2. Deal 4 damage on hit. Interrupt. Voracid. Ruthless. Neutral 2. Deal 4 damage on hit.
This is
Interrupt.
also two
Melee action.
costs.
Monster.
I'm gonna go
Frostfire.
for
Neutral 2.
Crossfire.
Add Voracid. Add Ruthless to add Frostfire to deck.
I mean, we're not a
Exploration.
mage,
Set.
but
Area
let's
status.
have a little
Disturb
fun.
graves. Settings. Settings. Area status. Fancy tombstone A rather. Mini boss abomination A dead end and obstacle blocks your mini boss. Fancy tombstone A rather. Fancy tombstone.
Let's open up the
Fancy tombstone A. Fancy tombstone A rather. Fancy
Where
tombstone A rather.
warriors
Fancy
lift
tombstone
that
stands
sucker
proudly and
up.
remarkably distinguished over a heavy slab of lift the stone.
Let's
You
lift
gain
it
20
up.
gold. Fancy tombstone you dig into the shallow grave.
Oh,
Quickly
nice,
uncovering a small stash of 20 gold.
Yeah. Nice 20 gold. That's a mouse play. We can play with our
Lead.
mouse. We got
Lead.
a little money.
Exploration. Settings.
I love
Area
playing
status.
with our
Disturb
mouse.
graves. Stacks 3 undead in
This
the
is
area.
gonna
Gain
be
1
my
anger for
new
every grave you
most
disturb.
annoying thing to do. The mouse is so cute. Marissa Queen Angel opened up the mouse. So you want to see the video where she opens up the mouse? It's on my Instagram. So check it out. It's so cute. This is such a cute mouse. She had the cutest reaction. You'll have to go to Instagram to check it out.
Settings. Settings. Area status. Dead end and obstacle blocks your path. Mini boss abomination A shambling monstrosity roams the
Also
graveyard.
want to welcome all my new subscribers. I've had several new subscribers. I'll be mentioning you all in my mailbag series. Let me get my microphone set up first. But all of those of you who just recently joined, thank you. Welcome to the family. Now you're stuck with me forever. Appreciate you. But thank you for coming to Game Double Tap, the channel that describes absolutely everything.
Area status. Settings. Settings.
Okay.
Area status. Boss the Pale Ward in the enemy aura. Death mini boss abomination A shambling monstrosity roams the graveyard.
2 more creatures and we're going to wrap this episode up. Shall we kill the main boss first and then maybe kill the mini boss? Let's kill the main boss. I want to make sure I get off this
87,
level.
87, 87, 87. Player health 82.
We got 82 health.
19. Use weapon power. Raging weapon. Use your
Let's
weapon power
use
to
our
start next combat with the fury.
raging weapon
Passive.
power.
Whenever you gain anger.
I wanna
Dead
kill
end and
this
obstacle. Area
boss.
status. Settings. Area status. Boss the Pale Ward in the enemy aura. Death call. Mini boss abomination. Enemy aura. Boss the Pale Ward in the grim figure treats
Let's
its
kill the
graveyard like a
Pale
prison.
Warden.
Boss the Pale Ward in the grim.
I
Enemy
wanna
gains
make
disturb
sure
graves
we can
enchantment.
get
Enemy
through.
gains death calling enchantment. Enemy gain 3 anger stacks. Your turn. Area fury. Gain 1 anger. Take 1 damage. Draw a card. Conjuration. Common. Anger. Increases the damage dealt
Okay.
by actions by 1 per stack
We're
of
going
anger.
to play very defensively here.
Maul. Plus. Stifle magic. Neutral
Okay,
1.
stifle
Inflict 1. Enemy
magic.
gain 1 jinxed stacks.
Let's get
Stifle
that
Maul.
up.
Plus 1. Maul. Plus 1. Area status. Disturb
Can we get
graves.
some
Step Maul.
energy?
Surge of Maul. Surge of strength. You
There
heal
it
1
is.
health.
I want to build up my
Maul.
energy.
Plus 1. Neutral 2. Deal star
we
7 star
might
damage
wanna
crushing.
hit him
Maul.
right
Maul.
away.
Plus 1. Enemy take 7.
Yeah, hit him early
Maul.
and
Plus 1.
often.
Maul. Fury. Character info.
Oh,
Fury.
Fury.
Gain 1.
There's
You
a
gain 1
Fury.
anger stacks.
I
You
should've
heal 1
played
health.
that
You
first,
take
sorry.
character info. Maul. Plus 1.
I
Neutral.
should've played
Maul.
that first.
Plus 1. Maul. Character and turn.
Always play your fury before
Enemy
you play
turn.
your attack
You gain 1
cards.
vulnerable stacks. Enemy playing cards. Entomb. Drain essence. You take 8 damage. Enemy heals 8. Your turn.
Ow. I forgot, he heals
End
a
turn.
lot. This is going to be a DPS
Character
race
info.
here.
Maul. +1. Stash of weapons. Neutral 2. Potion sash. Neutral 1. Activate.
Oh,
Conjure a
potion
random
sash.
potion. 3 durability.
Potion sash,
Gift of nature. Neutral. Player status. Vulnerable. Stacks 1. Player status. Anger. Stacks 1. Player status. Potion sash. Stacks 3.
Potion
Activate.
sash,
Player status. Player status. Life drinker venom. Life 1. You take 1 damage. You gain life
Life
drinker venom and
drinker.
player health 74. A. Player energy. STR 1.
We got to save it for next
End
turn.
turn. Character in Maul. Plus stash of weapons. Gift of nature. Block.
Sash.
Neutral 1.
Oh,
Gain 3. You
block.
gain 3 armor stacks.
Definitely go
Player
for
status.
block.
Vulnerable. Gift of nature. Stash of weapon. Maul. Character. End turn.
And their turn.
End turn. Enemy turn. You gained 1 vulnerable stacks. Enemy playing cards. Grim Reaping. You take 3 damage. Discarded potion of visions. Your turn. End turn.
Stop discarding my stuff.
End turn. Character info. Frostfire. Neutral 2. Inflict 3. Surge of block. Maul. +1.
Let's
Flyby.
activate
Neutral 1.
our-
Deal star
oh,
3
we
star
have
damage on
flyby,
Maul.
yeah.
Plus flyby. Enemy takes 3. You heal 3 health.
Flyby.
You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character
Oh,
info.
I forgot. We had light. Well, we should have mauled that.
Frostfire. Neutral 2. Surge of strength. Gain SDR. You heal 1 health.
Search your strength
Block.
up.
Maul. +1. Player status. Anger. Stacks 1 increases the damage dealt by action. Player status. Player status. Evasion. Stacks 1. Player status. Potion sash. Stacks 2 activate.
Potion
Conjure a random potion. Player
sash.
status. Player status. Panacea. 1 use.
Oh,
You heal 2
Panacea's
health.
good. We'll take
Player
that.
health 77. Player health 77.
Not as good as the healing potion.
2. Player energy. STR. 2.
We got 2 energy left.
End turn.
Let's
Character
go
info.
for-
Frostfire. Block. Neutral 1. Maul. +1. Neutral 2.
go
Player status.
for
Anger. Maul. +1.
Maul.
Enemy takes 9. Character info.
Gotta get him closer to death.
Character info. Frostfire. Block. Player status. Anger. Area status. Enemy status. Area player Frostfire. Player health 77. 2. Player energy. End turn.
And their turn.
End turn. Enemy turn. You gained 1 vulnerable stacks. Enemy playing cards. Entomb. To lower it to your deck.
Uh-oh.
You gained 1 pin stacks. Bone armor.
He's
Enemy
getting
gained 16 armor
ready.
stacks.
Ah.
Your turn.
I think we
You
got
gained 8 doom
10.
stacks.
Oh, now he's going doom. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Oh, horrible.
Character info. Terror. On draw. Gain 8 doom inflicts 2.
terror.
Gift of nature. Disable. Paper. Disable. Neutral 1.
He's got
Flyby.
his
Disable.
10.
Maul. +1. Player status. Doom. Stacks 8 at the end of turn. Maul. +1. Neutral 2. Deal star 9.
Maul.
Enemy has blocked this attack.
Block
Player
that.
status. Doom. Stacks 7 at player status. Pinned. Stacks 1 while pinned. Player
Go
status.
for it.
Vulnerable. Stacks player status. Anger. Stacks 1 player status. Potion sash. Potion of
There we
alacrity.
go.
Flyby. Neutral 1. Potion of alacrity. Neutral 1. 1 use. Gain 3 haste. Draw a
We
card.
get 3
I don't have
haste
enough energy
here.
to play this card.
No, yeah, he's got us in a bad situation.
Player health 77. Player health 70. 14. Player energy. End turn. Character in end turn. Player energy.
No, we have
End
no
turn.
energy. Yeah, we're in a
End
bad
turn. You
situation.
take 7 damage. Enemy turn.
We're in
You
a
gained 1 vulnerable
really bad
stats. Enemy playing
situation.
cards. Grim Reaping. You take 6 damage. Discarded potion of visions. Your turn. End turn.
Cow. Ouch. Yeah, baby goat's very irritated.
Character info. Surge of strength. Gain S Maul.
see.
+1. Neutral 2.
Maul.
Healing potion. Surge of strength. Gain healing potion. 1 use. Gain 10 health if you are below
Might wanna
50% health.
use this
Surge of strength.
one.
Healing potion. Surge of strength. Gain SDR and Frostfire. Neutral 2. Surge of strength. You heal 1 health.
Surge.
Frostfire. Neutral 2. Inflict 3 burning. Inflict frozen. Player status. Player status.
go
Vulnerable.
Frostfire.
Stacks 2 take 10. Player status. Player status. Frostfire. Neutral. Enemy gain 3 burning stacks. Enemy gain
Give
3
him some
frozen stacks.
burn.
Character
That hurt
info.
him a little bit.
Surge of strength. Gain SDR. You heal 1 health.
I got a lot of
Maul.
surge.
Plus character info. Maul. +1. Neutral 2. Deals.
Let's go
Player
for it.
player
Let's get
status.
our gift of
Anger.
nature
Area
up.
status.
I mean,
Disturbed
let's
grade.
use our,
Enemy status. Disturbed grade.
statue.
Enemy status. Death calling. Enemy area status. Player status. Anger. Stacks 1 increase. Player status. Vulnerable. Stack healing potion. 1 use. Player status. Vulnerable. Stack player status. Anger.
Vulnerable.
Stacks area status. Disturbed graves. Stacks
No,
3
we
undead in
used
the air.
it for
Player status.
satchel.
Vulnerable. Maul. +1. Player health 66. 8. Player energy. STR. 2.
We got 2 energy
End turn.
left.
Character inf. Maul. +1. Healing
Maul.
potion. Player
Really?
status. Vulnerable. Healing potion. Maul. +1.
Go for
Enemy
Maul.
takes 9. Healing potion.
Well, let's see
1
what his
player
health
status.
is.
Area status. Enemy status. Disturbed graves. Undead in the
Now,
area
in
gain
this
1 anger for every
particular
grave you disturb.
trial, the enemy is going to keep refilling its health every
Enemy
turn.
name the Pale Warden. Enemy press for detailed enemy. Enemy health 75.
Oh God, Jesus, this is so
Enemies
bad.
areas player healing player health 66.
But every turn he loses 5 maximum health. So they're ticking down, but they're so big.
Player health 68. Player energy. End turn. Player energy. End turn.
This is
End
a
turn.
Yeah, this is
Enemy
gonna be
turn.
very
You gained
bad.
1 vulnerable stacks. Enemy playing cards. Entomb. To lower it to your deck. You gained 1 pin stacks. Drain essence. You take 7 damage. Enemy takes 3. Your turn.
Enemy seal it. I think we're in it. This is going to be very
turn.
bad because if he starts healing, we'll have no chance of killing
Block.
him.
Player stat. Area status. Enemy status. Disturbed graves. Enemy name the Pale Warden. Press for detailed enemy. Enemy health 79.
So he's got 79
Enemies areas
health.
players block. Neutral 1. Player status. Pinned. Area status. Player stat block. Neutral. Player health 59. 4. Player energy. End turn. Character in block. Neutral 1. Gain
Block.
3 armor. Block. Disable. Gift of
Block.
nature. Disable. Neutral
Oh,
1.
he's got
1
me
use.
pinned
Mall.
again?
Plus 1. Mall.
Jesus.
Plus 1. Neutral. Player status. Pin. Stacks 1. Mall. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Deal. Enemy takes 9. Character
Well,
info.
It's gonna be very bad.
Character info. Block. 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 Character in. End turn. Player energy. End turn. Character in. Block. Neutral 1.
just
Gain 3.
looking for
Block.
any,
Neutral 1. Gift of nature. Neutral 1. Mall.
surges.
Plus 1. Neutral 2. Deal start. Player status. Pin.
Very
Block.
bad.
Player health 15. 4. Player energy. End turn.
Yeah, we just gonna have
Enemy
to use our
turn.
healing
You gain 1
potion
vulnerable
to
stats.
survive.
Enemy playing cards. Drain essence. You take 10 damage. Enemy heals 10. Bone armor.
He
Enemy
healed
gains 15
10.
armor
Oh
stat.
my
Enemy takes 3. Your
God.
turn.
And he got 15
You gain 14
armor.
doom
God,
stacks. End turn.
So terrible.
Character info. Stifle magic.
And we
Neutral
got
1.
14,
Inflict
so
1
we
jinx
are
and dispel
gonna
blessing.
die.
Action.
I can
Monster.
tell you right
Jinx.
now, he's
The next
so
action.
far
Mall.
ahead.
Plus 1. Stifle magic. Neutral 1. Character info. Stifle magic.
He's
Enemy gain
very
1 jinx
far
stats.
ahead.
Character info. Mall. Plus 1. Terror. On draw. Stash of weapons. Neutral 2.
He's
Conjure 3.
very
Mall.
far ahead.
Plus 1. Player status. Doom. Stacks 13 at mall. Player health 49. 14. Player energy. STR. 1. End
Yeah, I
turn.
don't have any hope
Character
of
info.
stopping him.
Mall. Plus 1. Terror. Stash of weapons. Mall. Plus 1. Player status. Doom. Stacks. Mall. Player health 49. 14. Player energy. End turn.
And I don't have any good cards.
You take 13
Yeah,
damage.
it's
Enemy
very,
turn.
very
You gain 1
bad.
vulnerable stacks. Enemy playing cards. Grim Reaping. Enemy takes 3. Your turn. End
The
turn.
only thing that's saving us is Stifle Magic.
Character info. Mall. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Deals.
let's
Frostfire.
see.
Neutral 2.
Frostfire.
Surge of Strength. Healing Potion. Bonus. Surge of Strength. Healing Potion.
Okay, let's
You
use
heal
our
15
healing
health.
Potion.
Flyby. Neutral 1. Deal star 3 star damage on hit.
We'll
Flyby.
go
Player
for-
status. Flyby. Enemy takes 3.
Flyby.
You gained 1 evasion stacks. Character info. Mall. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Frostfire. Neutral 2. Inflict 3 burning.
Frostfire.
Enemy gain 3 burning stacks. Enemy gain
Give
6
3
frozen
more
stacks.
burning.
Surge of Strength. Gain SDR
I
and 1
like,
health. Action.
you know, I'm
Common.
liking Frostfire. I'm liking what it's doing.
Player status. Vulnerable. Surge of Strength. Gain S. You heal 1 health.
Surge
Status.
up.
Vulnerable. Mall. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Character and end turn. Player energy. STR. 1.
I really like Frostfire. I really
End turn.
do.
Character and mall. Plus player status. Vulnerable. Mall. Character end turn.
End of turn.
Enemy turn. You gained 1 vulnerable stacks. Enemy playing cards. Bone armor. Enemy gained 8 armor stacks. Intune. To lower it to your deck. Enemy takes 6. Your turn.
Alright, there we
End
go.
turn.
We're doing okay. If we can keep hitting with Frostfire, it might actually do some
Character
good.
info. Surge of strength. Gain gift of nature.
Um,
Neutral 1. Surge of strength. Gain
Let's get
SDR and
our
1 health. You heal 1
surge
health.
up.
Gift of nature. Paper. Neutral 1. Start of turn. Deal potion of visions. 1 use. Draw 3 cards. Player status. Potion of visions. 1 use. You gained 18 doom stacks.
Potion of Vision.
Terror. On draw.
Oh,
Gain 18 doom. Inflict 2 additional doom for every turn that has passed.
Ow.
Corruption conjuration. Monster. Doom. At block. Neutral 1. Gain 3
You
armor.
gave us 18
Action.
doom
Player health
stacks.
53. Player health 53. 2. Player energy. End turn. Character and gift of nature. Neutral 1.
Gift of
Mall.
nature.
Plus 1. Paper.
Mall.
Neutral 1. Start of. You gain paper enchantment.
Maybe I can hit with paper.
Gift of nature. Neutral. Player status. Doom. Stack 17 at the gift of nature. Block. Terror. Mall. Gift of nature. Character info. End turn. Player energy. STR. 3.
Let's go
End turn.
for
Character info. Gift of nature. Neutral. Mall. Plus 1. Neutral.
Go for
Enemy takes
mall.
1. Terror.
Barely.
On draw.
Heard of.
Block. Neutral 1. You gain 3 armor stacks.
Block.
Gift of nature. Neutral. Gift of nature. Terror. Gift of nature. Character info. End turn.
Just have to use
You
as
take
many
15 damage.
actions
Enemy
as
turn. You gain
can.
1 vulnerable stacks. Enemy
But he's
playing
hitting
cards.
us
Drain
so
essence. You take 9
hard.
damage. Enemy deals 9. Intune. To lower it to your deck. Enemy takes 6. Your turn. You gain 20 doom
Alright.
stacks. End turn.
20 doom stacks. Good
Character
Lord.
info. Mall. Plus 1. New block.
Mall.
Disable.
Block.
Terror. Disable. Stifle magic. Disable. Flyby. Neutral 1. Deal star 3. Enemy takes 3. You
Go
gain
for
1 evasion stacks.
stifle.
Character info. End turn.
You know, the problem is my physical avoidances are not going to stop doom.
Character info. Mall. Plus 1. Block. Disable. Terror. Disable. Stifle magic. Neutral 1.
Go
Enemy
for
gain 1 jinx stacks.
Stifle magic.
Terror. On draw. Player health 29. 12. Player energy. End turn.
Yeah, we don't have much to stop
You take
him.
18
He's gonna
damage.
kill
Enemy
us.
turn. You gained 1 vulnerable stacks. Enemy playing cards. Grim Reaping. Enemy takes 6. Your turn. End turn.
Yeah, he's hitting hard.
Character info. Paper. Neutral 1. Start of turn.
Well, there
Deal
we
star
go.
21 star damage. You
Let's
gain
go
paper
for it.
enchantment.
I'm just going to go
Surge
for
of strength.
paper because we're
Gain
gonna
SD
die
gift of
anyway.
nature. New surge of strength. You heal 1 health.
Surge.
Gift of nature. Frostfire. Neutral 2. Inflict 3. Enemy gain 3 burning stacks. Enemy gain 9 frozen stacks. Character
I
info.
love it. Frostfire is so
Gift
fun.
of nature. Neutral 1.
It's fun.
Mall. Plus 1. Player status. Vulnerable. Gift of player health 12. 7. Player energy.
Yeah, we have 12 health left, so we are going to die.
End turn.
But we're having fun though. That's all.
End turn.
that
Enemy
matters.
turn. You gained 1 vulnerable stacks. Enemy playing cards. Bone armor. Enemy gained 9 armor stacks. Intune. To lower it to your deck. You gained 1 pin stack. Enemy takes 12. End turn.
Yeah, I really like the Frostfire. I'm gonna play with that a little bit
Character
more.
info. Mall. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Gift of nature.
Mall,
Disable.
gift of
Mall.
nature.
Plus 1. Surge of strength. Stash of weapons. Neutral 2. Surge of
go
strength.
for
I can't play this card right now.
surge.
Stash of
Oops.
weapons. Player status. Pinned.
Oh, he's
Stacks
gotta
1 small.
spend again.
Plus 1. Neutral 2. Gift of nature. Mall. Plus 1. Enemy takes 9.
Mall.
Gift of nature. Neutral 1. Character info. Gift of nature. Mall. plus 1. Neutral 2. Deal start. Player health 12.
Energy.
3. Player energy. End turn.
Yeah, we're out of energy. We're
enemy turn.
10.
You gain 1 vulnerable stacks. Enemy playing card. Grim Reaping. You take 10 damage. Enemy takes 9. Your turn. You gain 26 doom stacks.
Oh, 26 doomsday. That's more than our whole life.
Character info. Terror. On draw. Gain 26 doom. Inflict 2. Maul. Plus 1. Neutral 2. Deal start. Enemy takes 9. Block. Maul. Plus 1. Gift of nature. Neutral 1. Player status. Doom. Stacks 25 at the end of turn. Take 1 damage. Terror. Player health 2. 12. Player energy. End turn.
And we're going. This is going to be our last.
You take 25 damage. End turn. You gain 44 fata shards. Defeat.
Well, we got 44 fate shards. I told
score
you.
Submitted. Your score of 5,960 has been submitted.
Amount of fate shards. We didn't do very good score-wise. We didn't even get up to 22. We didn't even get up to 20 to 22 cards because it just wasn't anything good that was dropping. But that's the thing. You play for fun and you just see what you get. RNG sometimes comes through, sometimes it doesn't. You know, you just keep praying. But thank you very much for joining me here on Dawncaster. I will be back for more episodes. Do apologize for my teeny voice, but that's the best I can do with no microphone. But I hope y'all are still enjoying the content. Feel free to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment if you have a comment. Join me on Discord. Follow me on Instagram where I'm dropping really cool quick little movies and reels. Having a lot of fun. I'm also going to be a lot more active on Facebook and on X. All right, folks, take care. Have a great rest of your day. As I always say, I appreciate you. Take care.
Your score of 5,000 cancel. Confirm. Defeat. Bosses defeated. 0. Damage. Versatility 12. Score. Malignancy level. Daily bonus available x2. Run duration 1 hour. Total score 1,120. Fata shards gain 44. Continue. New game.